Hello students, myself Chaudhary Priyanka. I am from Raya Shikshan Sanstha's RBNB College, Srirampur. So now we are going to study 12th Science Physics, 3rd chapter, Kinetic Theory of Gases and Radiation. So now we are going to study specific heat capacity. So when temperature of gas increased, so there is change in the volume or the specific heats. So now we are going to study there are two specific heat for the gases. First specific heat is specific heat at constant volume. So this specific heat is denoted by Cv, and the second specific heat is specific heat at constant pressure. It is denoted by Cp. So now specific heat at constant volume means the amount of heat required to raise 1 degree Celsius or 1 Kelvin temperature of a gas at constant volume, then it is called specific heat at constant volume, Cv. Similarly, specific heat at constant pressure is defined as the amount of heat required to raise 1 Kelvin or 1 degree Celsius temperature of a gas at constant pressure, then it is called specific heat at constant pressure, Cp. So now the Mayer's relation. So scientist Mayer find out a relation which connect these two specific heats, Cp and Cv. So now we will study the Mayer's relation. So in Mayer's relation, we consider 1 mole of gas enclosed in a cylinder. Suppose this is a one cylinder. So this is a one cylinder. So now in this cylinder, 1 mole of gas is enclosed by light massless and frictionless piston. So now this is a piston. In this cylinder, suppose here is 1 mole of gas. So now if we heat this cylinder, then the temperature of gas increases. Suppose let PVT be the pressure, volume and temperature of this gas. So now if gas is heated, so the temperature rises by amount dt at constant volume. So the volume of this gas does not change, so the amount of heat supplied to this gas is used to increase internal energy of the gas, because this volume of the gas is constant, so the amount of heat is denoted as dQ1. So this dQ1 is equal to the internal energy of the gas dE, which is equal to CV dt, where CV is the molar specific heat of gas at constant volume. So it is the molar specific heat of gas at constant volume. So we can say this is the equation 1. So now again, if we heat the same gas, but in this case pressure remains constant, that means at constant pressure this gas is heated, so that the amount of heat provided to this gas, that is dQ2, it is the amount of heat supplied to the gas, is used to increase the internal energy of the gas and the work done of this gas. So pressure is remain constant, so this volume of gas changes, so this piston moves, so the volume increases but pressure remains constant. So we can write dQ2 equal to dE plus dW. So this dW is for work done by this piston to change this volume of the gas. So it is given by Cp dt. So where this Cp is molar specific heat at constant pressure. So Cp is molar specific heat at constant pressure. So we can say this equation 2. So now from these two equations we can write this Cv dt equal to dE. So this dE is equal to Cv dt we can substitute in equation 2. So equation 2 can be written as Cp dt, this Cp dt is equal to, instead of dE we are using the value Cv dt plus this dW as it is. So now the work done for moving this piston is dW and this work done is given by P dV, because the work done at constant pressure and volume is changing, so it is P dV. So now we can substitute this value dW equal to P dV in this equation. So we can write Cp dt is equal to Cv dt plus P dV. Instead of dW we have substituted P dV. So now by rearranging this equation, so we have taken this Cv dt on left side, so we can write Cp dt minus Cv dt is equal to P dV. So now in this equation this dt is common, so we can write this equation as Cp minus Cv dt is equal to P dV. Now the ideal gas equation can be given by PV is equal to nRT. This is the ideal gas equation. It is the ideal gas equation. But we have considered 1 mole of ideal gas enclosed in a cylinder. That is N equal to 1 for 1 mole of gas. So this equation becomes PV is equal to RT, N equal to 1. Now there is pressure of the gas is constant but volume is changing. So we can write this equation as PdV is equal to R dt. R is universal gas constant. So now in above equation, instead of PdV we can substitute R dt. So this equation can be written as Cp minus Cv dt is equal to, instead of PdV we have substituted R dt. So now in this equation LHS and RHS there is dt. So we can simplify this equation as Cp minus Cv is equal to R. So this equation Cp minus Cv is equal to R is called Mayer's relation. So this equation gives Mayer's relation between two specific heats. That means specific heat at constant pressure minus specific heat at constant volume is equal to R, that is universal gas constant. So now this equation is find out by considering heat energy and mechanical energy have same units. But generally heat energy is measured in calories and the work done is measured in joules. So now by considering this, the same equation can be written as Cp minus Cv is equal to R upon J. So this J is called J is the mechanical heat constant. So now from this equation so we can also written this equation as Cp is equal to m0 Sp and Cv is equal to m0 Sv, where m0 is the molar mass of gas and Sp and Sv are principal heats of the gas. So where m0 is the molar mass and Sp and Sv are respective principal heats. That means principal heat at constant pressure and Sv principal heat at constant volume. So Sp, Sv are principal heats. So now by using these values in this equation of Mayer's relation, we can write the same equation as Cp is equal to m0 Sp, CV is equal to M0 SV. So M0 can be taken as common. So now the same equation can be written as SP minus SV, that is difference between the principal heats, equal to R upon M0J. So now we can use this Mayer's relation to find out the values for different gases. So now we can find out the specific heat for the monoatomic gas, diatomic gas and polyatomic gas by using the law of equipartition of energy. So now first we will study for monoatomic gas. So now first is monoatomic gas. So now all these derivations are based on the Mayer's relation equation, that is Cp minus Cv equal to R. So by using this equation we can calculate the values for different gases. So now monoatomic gas means a gas which contains a single molecule. For example, helium. So this helium has a single atom, so we can say it is a monoatomic gas. So now the law of equipartition of energy gives us the internal energy in case of these gases. So the total internal energy per molecule for monoatomic gas is given by E is equal to 3 upon 2 Na into Kb into T. So here monoatomic gas has 3 translational degrees of freedom. Na is the number of molecules or number of atoms in this monoatomic gases. Then Kb is the Boltzmann constant and T is the temperature. So now we have to find value of Cv, that is specific heat at constant volume. So this Cv is given by Cv is equal to dE upon dt. So now we have E is equal to this value. So we have to take dE upon dt, that is differentiate this equation with respect to T. So we can write Cv is equal to 3 upon 2 Na into Kb. We have taken derivative of T as 1. So now we know that the universal gas constant R is given by R is equal to Na into Kb. So instead of this Na into Kb, we can substitute R. So this equation can also be written as Cv is equal to 3 upon 2 R. So now we can substitute this value of Cv in Mayer's relation. So what we can write here? So instead of Cv, we have written 3 upon 2 R. So Cp equal to 3 upon 2 R is equal to R. So this equation becomes Cp is equal to 5 by 2 R. So we have calculated these values. So now the ratio of specific heats gamma is given by Cp upon Cv. So we have Cp is equal to 5 by 2R, Cv is equal to 3 upon 2R. So by using this gamma, we get Cp upon Cv as 5 upon 3. So this is the ratio of two specific heats in case of monoatomic gas. So now similarly, we will study these values in case of diatomic gas. So now in case of diatomic gas, so diatomic gas means a gas which have two molecules. So for example, O2, N2, CO, HCl, etc. So these are some examples of diatomic gas. So now the total internal energy per mole for diatomic gas is given by so this is E is equal to 3 by 2 Na into Kb into T plus 2 upon 2 Na Kb T. So suppose we have considered this diatomic gas have rigid molecules, or it is called rigid rotator. So now in this case, this diatomic molecule has 3 translational degrees of freedom and 2 rotational degrees of freedom. So now by solving this, we get E is equal to 5 by 2 Na Kb T. So now we can calculate Cv, that is specific heat at constant volume, is equal to dE upon dt. So again from this equation we can write Cv is equal to (5 upon 2 Na into Kb). So Na into Kb is nothing but R, universal gas constant. So this equation can be written as Cv is equal to 5 upon 2 R. So now we are using this value of Cv in the Mayer's relation. We can write Cp minus, instead of Cv, 5 upon 2 R is equal to R. So we get Cp is equal to 7 upon 2 R and Cv is 5 upon 2 R. So the ratio of two specific heats, that is gamma, is equal to Cp upon Cv. So from this, gamma is equal to 7 upon 5. So now if we consider that the diatomic gas has non-rigid vibrating molecules, then this total energy, total internal energy per molecule is given as for non-rigid vibrating molecules. E is equal to (3 upon 2 Na Kb T plus 2 upon 2 Na Kb T plus upon 2 Na Kb T. This is the total energy for non-rigid vibrating molecules. So now we can write E is equal to, we can solve this value. So this 3 plus 2 plus 2, so we can write 7 upon 2 Na into Kb into T. So now similarly we can find Cv is equal to dE upon dt, that is specific heat at constant volume. So from this equation Cv is equal to 7 upon 2 Na Kb. So we can write this Cv is equal to 7 upon 2 R. So again we can substitute this equation in Mayer's relation. So we get Cp minus 7 upon 2 R is equal to R. So Cp is equal to 9 upon 2 R. So now gamma is given by Cp upon Cv. So Cp 9 upon 2 and Cv is 7 upon 2. So we can write gamma is equal to 9 upon 7. So this is for diatomic gas. So similarly we can write for polyatomic gas. So polyatomic gas means a gas which contains more than 2 molecules in the same gas. So for example, ammonia gas is the polyatomic gas which has more than 2 atoms in the same gas. So now the total internal energy per molecule for polyatomic gas is given by So this is the total energy for polyatomic gas, 3 upon 2 NaKBT plus 3 upon 2 NaKBT plus F into 2 upon 2 NaKBT. So now by simplifying this equation we can write, this is 3 plus 3, that is 6 upon 2. So we can write this as 3 NaKBT plus F into this 2 upon 2. So we can simplify this. So now in this equation this value can be taken as common. So we can write the same equation. So we get E is equal to 3 plus F NaKBT. So now we can find the Cv, that is specific heat at constant volume, is equal to dE upon dt. So we have this value of E. So from this equation we can write Cv is equal to (3 plus F Na into Kb). So now from this, by using the equation of Mayer's relation, we can write, first we write here Cv is equal to 3 plus F R. So instead of this we have written R. So here we have substituted value of Cv. So now by simplifying this, Cp is equal to 4 plus Fr. So by simplification of this we get the same value. So now the ratio of two specific heats gamma is given by Cp upon Cv. So Cp is this value and Cv is this value. So from this we can write so gamma is equal to 4 plus F divide by 3 plus F. So this gives the ratio of two specific heats for polyatomic gases. So okay, thank you.